What inference does the author draw from the idea that development recapitulates evolution? This is a reference to this line in the 5th paragraph, as it assumes that development recapitulates evolution. Let's look at the options. Option A says that this idea has been in existence since man came into being. This is incorrect. It's a bit of an exaggeration. A notion such as this is a very old one. So it says it's a very old one, but doesn't mean that it's an idea that has been in existence since the origin of mankind. So A is incorrect. Option B says that this notion is equally applicable to the cognitive state. This is almost a direct reference. We see here, if this is the case for physical characteristics, we see that this actually talks about physical characteristics. Originally, it was applied to the development of physical characteristics. If this is the case for physical characteristics, it might be true also for the cognitive process that underline the development of self-awareness. So this notion is equally applicable to the cognitive state. Of course, it says it might be true also, but we are talking about an inference. So this is quite valid as an answer. We can qualify option B. Option C tells us that humans have evolved from fish and amphibians. There is a reference to this. It says here, for example, the development of human fetuses through stages with gills and a tail and with webbed fingers is said to reflect our evolutionary origins from fish and amphibians. But then this is something which is a direct reference. It is a kind of a direct reference. Then again, it doesn't give us the inference that this line, development recapitulates evolution. So this is relevant to an example. The example is a specific instance of this particular argument that the question is asking us about. So this relates to the example. It doesn't relate to the overall argument. So this is not necessarily true. So C can be eliminated. Option D says that human fetuses develop through stages with gills and a tail and webbed fingers. Again, this is a direct reference. A human fetuses through stages with gills and a tail with webbed fingers is said to reflect our evolutionary origins. So this is a direct reference. It cannot be called an inference from the given reference. We have an inference in B. This is not so, not the same. So D is out. The correct answer is option B.